I have clients asking me, Shako, how do I... So I'm going through a very negative experience. It's very painful. It's very emotionally exhausting. How do I get rid of these negative emotions? Which is a logical question to ask.
Wonderful.
Logically, it makes sense. It's like,
the fact they're self-aware. The fact they're self-aware is amazing. It's great.
That's a really good thing. The fact that they're feeling a negative emotion and they want to get rid of it logically makes sense. But I tell them what one of my mentors, Ed Neeson, told me, which is, you need to get through it. Meaning you have to feel it.
Yes.
They say, feel it to heal it. When you allow yourself to go through these negative emotions, literally to breaking point.
Yeah.
Literally to breaking point. And you realize that you remain steadfast, that you persevered anyway, that is what creates grit. That's what creates that character where you look a man in his eyes and you can tell, wow, he's grounded. If you look at any archetypal warrior, for example, Maximus from the movie Gladiator, you look at James Bond, you look at Batman, all of these characters have something in common. They've been through shit.
Hardship, pain.
Hardship, trauma, horrible experiences. Yet every man, every Tom, Dick, and Harry watching these movies wants to be like them.
Yeah.
But they don't want to go through the hardship. And I'm not saying you need to go traumatize yourself in order to be a grounded man.
Yeah.
However, you can have mini intentional traumas.
Sure.
That's a new one. Mini intentional traumas. What can that look like? For example, if you have social anxiety, approaching a stranger at a cafe, starting a conversation, or approaching a beautiful woman and asking her on a date, or starting a business, quitting your job, speaking back to your boss for once. These things that scare you, which is something that allowed me to go through my personal transformation as well, just as it did with you.
Yeah.
For some people, it is forced upon them. For others, you can be very intentional about it. And that's something that I think most people don't realize. You can be so intentional with whatever part of your character that you want to develop. Is it your confidence? Is it your competence? Is it your intelligence? Whichever area it is, in order to grow it, you have to experience the pain of growth.
Yes.
Just like going into the gym, the only way you're going to build your muscles is by experiencing that pain.
Overloading.
A little bit.
Overloading, And I talk about masculinity and the culture that we have today and how masculinity has been attacked. And we've talked about this before as well, what a masculine frame is, what a feminine frame is. I think, this is my personal opinion, and I may be wrong, and you may know this better than I do. I've had people come back on me over it and try to argue a point. I think that if a man, when you say don't put yourself through, ridiculous trauma, I almost want to kick back at it. I'm like, you kind of got a little bit. You know what I mean? Where if you have a cushy life, whatever, if your whole life was this, wearing nice watches, wearing nice suits, sitting in these beautiful private clubs in front of, if this is your life all the time, go do martial arts, go do MMA, go do jiu-jitsu, go run, go hike a mountain, go fight your friends, do anything, have a scar. All the scars on my face are from my friends. Swear to God. Scar right here from when I was a baby. Scar right here is from a friend. This is from a car accident where I met a good friend. He almost killed me. He Tomo'd me at 60 miles an hour. We became friends after that. I know it sounds crazy, but those traumas build you. And if you have this cushy life, this soft life, you're largely unhappy. So,
And unreliable.
Wow. I mean.
Because you haven't been tested.
Incapable,
unreliable. Yep.
Incapable. One thing, and we're part of the same organization, a brotherhood. We're part of a brotherhood together. And what is that brotherhood? What's almost the main pillars of it? Capability, being capable to have an intelligent conversation, to communicate properly, to understand what honor, respect, integrity is, to be able to take care of business, to be able to have somebody's back. If I go out in the street, we're in Dubai, this is never going to happen. It's the safest city and the safest country probably in the world, I would say.
Yeah.
But if we weren't here, if we were in America, let's say, this is much more of a common occurrence. I walk out in the street and I get in a fight. I expect every one of my brothers to be out there swinging, even if I caused it, to have my back. to be capable.
Yeah.
If anybody saw somebody getting victimized, a woman, a child, something like that, I expect you to step up and do something. Where, what do you have a lot of times in society?
Yeah.
Let's take a video. Let's record it. Let's post it on Instagram. The capability has been taken away from men. And I think because we are inherently, as men, we were warriors. We were hunters and gatherers. We did hard shit. It's been lost in society. It's soft now. You're hungry, you get Uber Eats. You know? Let's go even deeper. I don't want to go out and find a woman. Well, go on the pornography site. Weak, pathetic. I'm sorry.
And they'll find excuses to stay.
They'll find excuses to stay in those places. Like I said on Instagram Reel one time. If you look at pornography, if you pleasure yourself as a man, I was like, weakness number 1, pathetic number 2. I was like, but if you can't go out and get pleasured by a woman, if you can't go out, you can't get laid. Let's just say it how it is. You don't deserve it, which means you have to level up. It's a hard line. I understand. But if you look at yourself in the mirror, would you fuck you? I don't know. I don't think you would. Because if you can't even attract a woman, you're lacking something severely. You need to level yourself up.
Yeah.
Hardship does that.